This is DJ Wolf Live, gas. Hey, I was listening to a couple of guys on podcast last night and this morning, and one of them, by the way, is I won't give out the names. One's kind of former Bloomberg, or at least they want to give him a reprieve, and the other one's like, the hell with his ass. Of course, the one who wants to give him a reprieve or give him an opportunity to explain himself and apologize is black, and the one who just don't give a damn about him and just say the hell with that Bloomberg is white. These are noted major journalists, by the way. Of course, the black journalist wants to give him a reprieve, and you know why? It's obvious. Bloomberg, and I didn't realize Bloomberg is the same Bloomberg that runs the Bloomberg Business Report. Yeah, that's him. That is the Bloomberg. I didn't even realize that myself. Why are they driving so slow this morning? And so I'm watching it. I'm listening to it, and all he has to do is go back to the black churches and apologize and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, huh? Are you serious? You mean to tell me all that mess that Bloomberg was doing for 12 years as mayor of New York, and 5 million black men and I ain't gonna say no black and brown, black men that he fucked with for about a decade and a quarter. And you tell me the only thing he needs to do is apologize. Apologize. Really? No. It's not about no apology. The damage is done. If it was just talking points and he never acted on it and he apologized, maybe. But this is a guy who acted on what he intended to do. Okay? He initialized and executed the order of stop and frisk. This is what he did. Then Donald Trump's stupid ass, around the same time, around the time he was running for a president in 2016, applauded Bloomberg for that. Now he's trying to call Bloomberg a racist. Ain't that the pot they're calling the kettle black, so to speak? This motherfucker got a nerve to sit there and try to throw Bloomberg on the bus, and he did the same thing. I mean, he's about those policies himself. It's just as racist as all get out. I don't get it. He's just as racist as all get out and has nerve to be talking mess about Bloomberg. I don't trust none of these guys. I simply do not trust them, period. Any of them. I don't trust none of them. None of them whatsoever. I do not. I will not. I won't, period. For a number of reasons. But the damage is done. There's nothing to talk about to him at this point. There's nothing to apologize, because the apology would be hollow anyway, because he already did what he wanted to do. He set out to do what he wanted to do. And to sit there and make him president would be even more damaging, because this is the guy who supported policies to fuck with black men. Okay, even though it was on a major metropolitan city level, I couldn't even imagine him doing that on a national level. They already got this thing now where they, and I still haven't done mine yet, where you have to get a license ID that identifies you on everything that has anything to do with you, in addition to you having a driver's license. And that's almost mandatory now. I think you need to have it by October this year. I got to get going on that, but that's another story. I'll work something out next week on that, whenever I do it. But it's, It amazes me that black people want to co-sign along with Bloomberg because of he's very extremely wealthy, which he is. You know, and now you can hear it on some of even on some of the social media shows. Some of them are very conflicted. There's nothing to be conflicted about. The guy is a crook. You know, he's a crook with a lot of cash, and he wants to do what he wants to do. I heard his number of the polls are going up, not down. You know, we need to wake up and smell coffee, black people. He is the Trojan horse. He's the Trojan horse that ran with both. Matter of fact, here are one of the facts. Do you know that Bloomberg was not only a former, he actually, he started out, from my understanding, as a Democrat. He went independent, he went Republican, then he went right back to Democrat. Donald Trump did the same thing. Donald Trump was a Democrat one time. You know, you can't trust these guys. These guys are going to swing whichever way they want to get your vote. They don't care. It's obvious they don't care. You know? But no, Negroes are going to swing for the butter biscuits. I got a bad feeling about that. You know? Well, we don't have no money. He got all the money, so we will vote. That's what Donald Trump, same thing happened with Donald Trump. Well, he a businessman. He'll get jobs out there. Shut the fuck up with the bullshit. I'm tired of that mess, man. We shop on the butter biscuits all day. We go for the glaze, man. That's the problem. We fall for the glaze every fucking chance we get, and we don't realize what we're walking into is another Venus flytrap of bullshit in politics. You know? Bloomberg said, I got y'all niggas. That's basically what he's doing. I messed with 5 million black men and young boys and trapped them with the stop and frisk thing. I'm gonna fuck with y'all again as a candidate. And Negroes have nerve to fucking pull them up in the polls. Oh my God. I'm telling you right now, if we co-sign on Bloomberg for any reason, I don't want to hear about no apology shit, because apology is too late for an apology, as far as I'm concerned. Why the fuck would anybody want to accept an apology from a man who had already did the damage on black folks already? Okay? That would be the dumbest thing that I've ever seen black people do in my life. Among a lot of dumb things I've seen black people do in my life. You know? Just sit there co-sign because he apologized. That apology would be extremely hollow any damn way. It's complete bullshit. And you have to be a complete moron to even think that that's okay for his apology to be good enough to vote him in. No. At this point, nothing is good enough to put him in office. Because the damage was done. Simple as that. He done did the damage. The damage that he did has been done. He don't care. He just want to get in so he can go back and do more. We got to wake up and realize that that's all he's going to do. That's his intention. His intention is to run on what he believes in anyway. He don't believe in fairness for black folk. And black folk better realize what he's really about. He ain't about you. He ain't about me. He not about us. He never was. I don't know what's going to take for us to realize that we need to vote for people who know our experiences from the personal experiences that we've dealt with firsthand. You know, instead of voting for white people who you think is going to help you out because they got money. Which is the problem. We get suckered for the banana in the tailpipe every time. Well, they got money. I just want to slap the taste out of somebody who says that every time I hear that. Donald Trump got money. Or like Diamond Soap. Donald Trump got money. Donald Trump got money. The fuck that mean? And he don't really got money. He got borrowed money. You know, that's another whole story. I don't even want to get into that fool. You know, he's full of it too. We just fall for anything, man. If we fall for anything, we'll fall for everything. Seriously. We should stop falling for this banana in the tailpipe, man. That's the reason why we're in the situation we're in now. We fall on a half a century of broken promises. And we continue to fall for a banana tailpipe on even more. That's why I don't take voting too seriously anymore. I can't. Until we get somebody that's going to represent us based on personal experience or have to share the same personal experiences we have. I'm talking about beyond a shadow of a doubt. Your vote ain't going to mean squat in this country. It's not. Until then, it's not going to mean squat. That's all there is to it. Alright guys, I got more to say about this and other stuff on the back burner. This is DJ Wolf Live, and I'm out.